Hey guys, this is Primeval, back with part 22 of my Shoshone playthrough. So, we just got our, I think this might even be our first great writer, or definitely one of the early great writers. We haven't really been concentrating on pumping out any of the great artists, great writers, or anything of the sort. Also, I noticed that last turn could have ended in disaster. We weren't really paying as much attention as we should, and perhaps if the Zulu had more forces, we could have lost 10 highly promoted aircraft here. As it is, we are safe. Let's go and grab the fighter, do an air sweep, and then go and kill that anti-aircraft gun. Okay. Send the privateer over as well. Okay, artillery. I guess I shouldn't be helping the Iroquois capture the Zulu capital here, since I do want to keep them both alive. We'll just go and heal up there instead. And actually, it looks like Tyre might be able to go and capture the Zulu city if we weaken it enough. Meanwhile, we're still sending our sub around, hunting for other subs. We can use the Great Writer to speed us to our next social policy, I think. That's what I'll do here. So now we're only 4 turns away, that's nice. Coal, oil, and we hooked up a bunch of trade routes, and that gets our gold from connections up to 166 and puts us almost at a positive as far as our gold per turn goes, our net gold per turn, so that's pretty nice. 1, 2, 3, 4 cities hooked up, plus Machu Picchu has us in good shape economically. And that's because the road here was finished. And I guess I can have this guy go and remove any extra roads, such as this one, these ones, even an extra railway here. So that's 3 turns versus 3 turns. We'll go and work on removing the railway first. Over there. You can go and repair that. Okay, what city do we want to go and take down next? Well, first let's go and take care of this, and then do the trade that we wanted to do with Gandhi. We've got a lot of happiness, so I don't need to worry about that at the moment. Although if I'm going to be capturing more cities, I guess I should. Well, let's grab a monument first, and then maybe we'll grab a coliseum afterwards. We'll grab a monument there as well. And the trades with Gandhi. Go and coup that back. $135. Right, so Gandhi has a fair amount of money. I can just go and sell him the cotton. And the bombers, what do they want to do here? Let's go and do an air sweep. No resistance. Let's fortify there. I think I want that bomber to heal up. Start weakening these other cities down. And that's actually enough to capture. We'll do that. No, we can do that now. It won't put us into unhappiness. And we got a great work out of the deal. Let's view the city. It's got a cathedral and a workshop. We could raise it. Well, raising it would give us 9 unhappiness. Let's just go ahead and make a puppet for now. And I think I'll probably go and gift that maybe to the Babylonians, maybe to the Indians if they can pay me a tidy sum. Also want to continue knocking that city down. Have to go and rebase. We can leave one fighter here. Put you on intercept. But I'll rebase that one. And we can roll this guy 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. Okay, so that's all of our bombers. And these bombers should actually be safe to take down that infantry unit. At least one hit. Maybe the other one will rest up on. Okay, we'll have to wait until next turn to actually capture, or try to capture the city. Maybe Tyre will get it for us instead, which is just fine. Let's see what great work we just captured. So, that was this city here. Classical artifact. Let's go and move that to Onondaga. So this city actually doesn't get me anything good. It's got pearls, but I already have pearls here. It's got a mountain. It doesn't have this manufactory. All it has is a workshop and a cathedral. So I think I might actually go and sell the city to Babylon. It's called Quad du Kuza. Although Babylon has nothing to give me, let's see what Gandhi has. 55 gold per turn. Cool. Alright, so Gandhi's not too silly. He realizes that this would just be a garbage city for him, so he's not too eager to take that. I'm glad that Delhi's regenerating its hit points nicely here, and it looks like he might be able to retake Mumbai, although his efforts on London have not been very productive. Okay. Looks like the Zulu are down just to these 3 cities, and it also looks like the Iroquois have not been too successful at in their war with the Zulu. Ethiopia has completed the Apollo project. We are 5 turns away from completing the Hubble Space Telescope, now just 4. Hopefully we do beat Ethiopia to that. I don't think England, well, England could be working on it as well. We got a new unit from Mbaza, Congo, a paratrooper. That's nice. Let's go just stick him in Grand River for now. Get some monument done. Let's go grab the amphitheater. Okay, strike distance. Let's leave the bomber there for now. There's nothing here we can fire on either. Rocket artillery. Okay, so here, tire's actually getting in the way. That means we have to use this infantry to actually capture the city. We could also try to capture ourselves an archaeologist. Looks like that's not going to be happening this turn. Yep, our privateer is totally blocked off by tire. Tire anti-aircraft gun just sitting in the water there. Okay, both those cities are down to 0. We finished another uranium mine. And I guess we could have this guy on removing extra road duty. So there's definitely one extra road here, a few extra roads over here. Let's get him over to Akkad. So have you capture another city here. Another great work, that's nice. This city looks slightly better. It's got a factory, hydro plant. So it's not going to have a lot of production, and the production boosting buildings are actually going to be just costing me a lot of gold per turn. But we'll just create a puppet for now. I see there's another unit that I can send my bombers at. Ooh, 4 great works. Alright, let's we'll create a puppet, because I think if I liberate the city I don't actually get those great works. So we'll go create a puppet there, and let's go play with our great works again. That's fine. For almost uncanny. Okay, so what do we have? Babylonian and Assyrian medieval. What extra great work spots do we have that we can actually stick these things in? I guess it's gonna be a while until we have Montreal, but I'll move stuff there for now. Nippur is fine. And Onondaga. Okay, all that looks fine. Now we're pumping 74 tourism per turn, and we're still happy, so maybe I can... Should I go and give these cities to the Babylonians? I'll consider that next turn. the meantime, I have to figure out what to do with all of my army now that I've taken care of the Zulu. So, negotiate peace. You don't have any other cities, and you're not going to give me anything. Not that you really have anything to give. Well, okay, that's fine. We can also go and upgrade you to a battleship, and perhaps we should get a naval force together and maybe start knocking on Ethiopia's door. Or we could turn around and start a war with the Iroquois again. Army size. So the Zulu have been easily dealt with. Vancouver seeks great artist. We've hooked up a few more cities to our trade network. We're now getting 194 gold off of city connections. And we're only spending 84 gold to maintain that road network. Ethiopia is plotting against Babylon. And let's see what's happening. They're pumping out Marines since they are at war. That's good. All the AIs on the other continent are at war, and they're also needing to fight pretty hard because of all the nukes that Gandhi is throwing. So it's unlikely that they're also working on the Hubble Space Telescope. Here, let's go and grab naval targeting, eh? We'll go grab siege. There's a stock exchange done. Let's grab ourselves. Well, let's grab a battleship for now. And our bombers don't really have anything to do. I don't really want to help the Iroquois capture Nobamba. Do we need to build a bunch of carriers and head over, maybe capture the Ethiopian capital, or should we spread out our air force to prevent how devastating a nuke could be, and then just go for a space or a diplomatic victory? Well, you can wait there. This infantry's finally healed up. You can go and hide out here. Got rocket artillery. Is there anyone who can actually go and capture that archaeologist? Yes. Those guys are worth 50 gold when you delete them. We've got ourselves a great general. If we do want to go and attack either the English or the Ethiopians, we'll probably leave from either this tip or this tip. How much uranium does Hawatha have? So he's getting potentially 4 uranium up here, and then another 4 from Kathmandu. Ooh, and there's also some nuclear action happening over here. Maybe I should be building some nukes. I'm 3 turns off from being able to build nuclear bombs. I'll just have you sit there for now. Stick you inside the city, and you can wait. What should I be doing now? I do have a large army. I should probably just go and turn it on the Iroquois. Well, let's get some more tourism going. Switch that great art where it actually can contribute some culture. Montreal shouldn't have that. But no one else has a slot for an artifact / work of art. I guess that'll have to be fine for now. Okay, so does that mean I should be declaring war on Hiawatha? So you're not gonna give me anything, eh? What about an embassy and all your gold? You won't even give me your gold, eh? Well, the Zulu don't have any units that I can do target practice on. So, since I do have this army, I think I will just get into position to take some more cities from Hiawatha. And just in case he's got some nukes hidden somewhere, I think I'd want to go and spread my aircraft out a little. Let's go. Got a fighter. Well, I can leave 2 fighters there, but I should move some of these bombers. That lumber mill's repaired. Let's go and repair this camp. And we'll drop you over there. Okay, this unit, actually maybe you should go and repair this monument. And if we are going to be attacking, we'll probably want more units over here. And actually, I think, even though this doesn't necessarily make sense, I do want to demonstrate one of the new mechanics in Brave New World, and that's, it's sort of a penalty for having too many cities. Each city makes the cost of a new technology go up by 5%. And so I'm going to demonstrate that now by giving these 3 cities to the Babylonians. I don't really need, I'm not getting anything too nice off these tiles. There is the monument, some coal, 7 oil is respectable, but I do have 14, so I think that should be fine. Yeah, so let's go and demonstrate that now. So, combustion is currently going to cost us 6,365 science. And if we go and give Der Curry Galzu Bolueyo and Quadukuza to Babylon, let's see now. All those funny names that I said completely improperly, i.e. these cities here. How about for an embassy? And yeah, that's fine. Alright, so now combustion is going to cost us 5,820. So that's a decent amount of savings. That shaves off about a turn's worth of science per tech by the looks of it. So that's not really necessary. Once these cities are out of resistance, they'll actually probably give us enough science to offset that, especially if the cities had some science-generating buildings. In this case, this was a junk city. This was just an expensive city, since we wouldn't be actually getting much production out of it, and I don't think there was too much happening in this city either. So, that did speed nuclear fission up by a turn. And plus, while those cities were in resistance, we weren't really getting much from them. It freed up a whole bunch of happiness for us, so if we do start taking some more of Hiawatha's cities, we won't suffer too much of a happiness hit. Let's see, where do we want to go with this guy? $360 gold. Okay, so we're getting ready for a war with the Iroquois. We'll also go and denounce them this turn. Even though the rest of the world is ready to go to war with us, it's still nice to be polite and denounce someone before you declare war on them. So let's, you're guarded, fought together, common foe, ideology traded, and they liked our proposal, but the likelihood of us actually being friends is pretty poor since we do have their capital. So let's, well, first, let's see if they'll actually, no, they wouldn't be willing to trade anything here, so let's just go and denounce them. And we'll go and rebase you to Onondaga. Okay, all of this looks just fine. And we are good. Elizabeth has finally gotten herself the Manhattan Project. The Ethiopians have denounced the Zulu. The Indians have lost their capital. Oh no. Oh, and they lost so much population there too. So, the Indians, who are our only friend, aren't going to be lasting much longer by the looks of it. Well, I guess Babylon is also our friend, but they're more of our vassal than our friend. We can go and grab a social policy here. We've recruited a new spy. Let's go and drop this guy into, well, what cities are we close to flipping? City-states, that is. Malacca is not really that close. Kathmandu's doable. Let's see, Kathmandu. Although, once we go to war with Hiawatha, we might not have as good a coup probability. So here we can get some science from our city-state allies, increase the resting point, generate great scientists faster. Most likely we'll want to go and grab something out of freedom. Specialists generate less unhappiness. Golden ages last longer, that's reasonable. Increasing yield. Arsenal of democracy. This is probably what we'll want. We can start pumping out more military units and gain a whole bunch of influence with city-states by gifting them those units. So let's go grab that. And our next social policy is in 16 turns. Okay, so I think I'll actually go and end the video here. This is probably the last episode before I leave for camping. In the comments, you can tell me if I actually should go to war with Hiawatha here, or if I should consider some other course of action. Alright, Primeval, signing off.